Hi guys, welcome back to the Lamp Boy YouTube channel. I'm just doing a video today. I was asked how do you change the wick in a Wolf 7RM BS lamp, so I'll just go through it in a video now. The wicks on the Wolf are really thin, and to be honest I've not found anywhere where you can buy the wicks, but I've found that you can in some cases use cotton webbing, which is you can buy in various widths, and it's a 15mm width that you want. This cotton webbing works all right with paraffin lamps. I've had mixed results with spirit burning lamps such as a Wolf, but you can give it a try, unless of course you can find some super thin wick that Wolf used to use. But anyway, I'll just show you now on this video how you change the wick on the Wolf. So I'll start off here. I've got the fuel cell from the 7R MBS. I'm just going to open up the fuel bit here, and there should be a there's normally a, I forgot what you call them now, like a washer that sits inside. Just pull that out. That comes out, and then there is a see if you can see it in there. I'll just change the you can't quite see it, but there's like a little cage that sits inside, and that needs to come out. So I'll just put my finger in, and hopefully that'll just pull out now. Bit of a hassle to get these out, but there. So that sits in there, and you can probably see the let's change this here. So the light is not brilliant, but you can just see the wick inside of there, and it sits on the cotton wool that's inside. So to take out the brass wick carrier, which holds a wick, you've got to remove this cover here, and these just normally slide off. Just be gentle with them with a pair of pliers. They'll just wiggle off. I don't know if this one's ever been off, but it's moving, but it's awkward. There, that's off. It's a little cover plate that sits on top of the wick adjuster there. So there you are. You've got the brass wick carrier in there, and it's on a screw thread which fastens to the wick adjuster here. So all you do is just unscrew it, so that just pulls up, and you just keep unscrewing it until it's loose from the wick adjuster, and then just get a pair of pliers, and again be nice and gentle with this. It'll just wiggle out, or just grab hold of it with pliers. Then, so that is now coming out, and we'll just pull the wick out as well at the same time. So there's quite a length of wick there. Just pull a bit of that through, and that is your wick. Right, so if we fast forward and pretended that we've put in a new piece of wick, how do you put it back in? Right, so make sure when you put your wick in that you're putting your brass wick adjuster in the right way, so that the threaded parts go on the adjuster there. So let's zoom in a bit on this. Right, so what you need to do is when you feed the wick in, now that this cage is out, you'll be able to see the wick in the bottom in the fuel cell, and you need to grab it with a wire or something with an end on it, where you can grab hold of it and pull it down as you're feeding the wick in. So let's just try that now. So I'm just putting the wick back in the main wick carrier there. So we're just feeding that in there, and then just at the bottom there you can just see the wicks coming through. So it's got my instrument with so I can grab hold of that wick. In fact, I'll just put some, feed more in there, and that's just feeding in alright. So I can just see if I can get hold of it from underneath to feed it in. That's it, yeah, so that's going in. Feed it in a bit more, and that's basically how you do it there. So I've used this stick, it's actually a dental probe, so I can feed the wick in underneath, and then obviously put your brass wick carrier back in, and then it's just sitting on the screw adjuster. So you just start, just push it in a little bit while you start screwing underneath, and then it's on there, and that's in. And that is basically how you do the once you've changed the wick, that's how you basically feed it back in. So that wick in there in the bottom should be sat in the cotton wool. Now I've changed the cotton wool in a lot of these lamps, and I just use surgical grade cotton wool. I work at a company that sells medical grade cotton wool, and every now and again we get a bag that's split open accidentally, and I grabbed a bag of that years ago, and it's great stuff to use. So yeah, so that is how you use the how you change the wick. We'll just put this cover back on, so that should just slide back on there now. So put it on there. In fact, if you can see there, there's like 2 wings on it that just fit over the edge of there. So that's how that is done there. So that should just push back on, and that's in place, and that is your wick being adjusted. So you put the cage back in. I think that's a bit like a fuel filter type thing, where obviously fuel fill into it, and then it seeps out the side holes. But all the continental wolves, British wolves, American wolves, they have a similar kind of tube that fits inside. I put this O-ring back inside. It's a bit stiff, but in fact that's gone in now. And then put the stopper back on. So that is how you change the wick in a wolf lamp. Like I say, if anybody knows where to get the actual wick from, let me know. You can try different types of wicks. Flat wicks, it's 15mm wide. I've had varying results and success, but I don't know what else to say about that really. But anyway, thank you for watching, and hope this helps you in future. Bye for now.